Hi, you. Yes, you. If you're watching this, then probably this video is for you. Maybe you're watching this tired, or maybe you're just binge watching, or maybe anything. But hear me out. If you're watching this tired, if you're watching this broken, hear me out. Breathe. Take a deep breath and let it go. Because all you're gonna do in this whole world is breathe. You cannot do anything without breathing, right? So in this video, we will talk about how to love yourself, how to actually get attached to yourself and not to anybody else out there, not even your parents, not even your family, not even your boyfriend or girlfriend, not even them, but you and yourself alone. You know what? We know we live in the world that constantly telling ourselves to do more, to work harder, to love harder, achieve more, make more money, forgive more. But guess what? If you're not doing it for yourself, then you do everything wrong. If you're not doing it to yourself, if you always give, if you never say I love you to yourself, I love you, I love me, you're probably doing everything wrong. You know, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything like in the A score. Sometimes it can be C, sometimes maybe it can be D or E, and that's fine. It's a progress, it's a process. Sometimes maybe you fake your smile, maybe you have to put on mask like every day. Guess what? It's fine too. But the amount of using your mask and the amount of you loving yourself, it must not be the same, because you have to love yourself more. You have to do it for yourself more rather than faking smile for others, faking things for others, doing things for others. You really shouldn't do that. I promise you. Maybe you don't understand why I say it right now, but sooner or later, as the time goes by, like maybe you're in your teenager right now, or maybe you're just like me in your 20s. When you start aging like 30, 35, you understand why I say you should do more for yourself, to yourself, because it is from yourself and you have to do it to yourself. Do you know what I mean? We know the world is so chaotic outside, and maybe just like me, your brain is just full of whisper, full of talking, non-stop. You know what I did most of the time? I talk to myself. Maybe you think, oh no, Beck, you're crazy. No, I don't follow to you. I don't want to be like you. Trust me. Talk to yourself and say, silent. I don't want you to talk. I don't know who you are. Shut up. You have to say to yourself like that. Sometimes, maybe we are all a little bit crazy, because in the end of the day, it's us and us alone. Nobody could save you, not even your partner, not even your parents, not even maybe your dog. No, it's all about you and you alone. It's about me and me alone. Nobody could save me, nobody could save you except ourselves. So love yourself. Okay. Third one, we are not machine. We are not someone that have to be productive all the time. When I talk all of these motivational things, I also talk to myself, like what I tell you is what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with all of this. So I want to share it to you, and I want to learn myself. In my channel, you don't learn yourself. I learn too. You're not alone. Maybe you feel stupid. Me too. I feel stupid too, because I attack myself. As I attack you, I attack your feeling, I attack your ego. Understood? So back to it. Being productive is good. Maybe for some people. But some people that is tired, they often tell people that is tired and maybe getting some rest is lazy. But guess what? Those people that is labeled as lazy sometimes may be burned out. from their work, from their family, from their partners, from outside them. But it can be inside, You can burn out from inside because you keep pushing yourself to do more when your environment didn't match you. When you don't have any environment that support you to push yourself. You know what I mean? Like you always feel like you do it for others and not yourself. That's how you burn out yourself. That's how you will blame yourself later on, because it is what it is. If you keep on telling yourself that you're not enough, I should do this more, I should do that more, you'll burn yourself. That's the fact. You want it or not, you want to hear it or not, that's the fact. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to myself too. I'm sorry. Because all you have to do, once again, is breathe and start doing it for yourself. As you're doing it for yourself, you are unconsciously doing it for others. Believe it or not. You maybe never try it, but try it. Do try it. Believe in me, you feel it too. That when you do it for yourself, you do it for your own good. Your aura, your face, your body will say it, and it will enlighten the environment to do more too. But P.S. if you already try to do it for yourself, to do it for you, but it doesn't work out, the people around you is still stuck, you know what comes next? Leave them. Leave someone toxic. Leave the trash, because you already glow and the other one may be stuck. You probably already tell them to, you have to do this, you have to do that, other else we can't do this. You already tell that, but they didn't listen. Leave them. It may be your parent, sorry. It may be your partner. It may be your wife or your husband. It may be your child. Leave them. Leave them, not physically, but stop thinking about them. Maybe sometimes you have to leave them physically, but for some case, maybe you can't leave them physically. You know what I mean. Leave them by mindset. Try to tell yourself that this person is not meant to be in my head, because this person is keep holding me down and they don't want to get lifted up, because maybe sometimes it's not their time yet, and you can't just tell them it's your time, now it's your time. You can't. God has his own time, and you can't tell anything about it. Trust me. You can't change God. You can't change timing. His timing. You understood me? Right. Okay. Don't wait for the world to love you. Don't wait for other people to love you. Because in the end of the day, they want and they don't. You got it? So you can't expect other people to love you when you don't love yourself, when you don't take care of yourself, when you don't want to liften up your hope, when you don't want to thrive, when you don't even want to leave. How can people love you when they are struggling too? People have their own struggle, you know. You have your own struggle. I have my own struggle. We all have our own struggle. That's fact. Okay. The next is you have to make peace with your past. No matter how dark is your past, no matter how hurtful is your past, no matter maybe there's a lot of people that are hurting you from the past, or maybe you hurt yourself in the past by your own expectations. Ouch. Sadly, you have to make peace with yourself. That part of you that maybe you don't like, that part of you that maybe I don't know that side of me, but you have to know. You have to claim that part of you is also yourself. That childish part of you is also yourself. That hard-headed part of you is also yourself. And make peace. Forgive them. You have to. Sadly, you have to, because no other way. It is what it is. You should do that to survive. Because if you don't do that, I don't think you'll escalate to a higher version of yourself. You know, that kind of thing. You know? Someday we have to be our higher self for the higher purpose. But if we didn't make peace with our past, then how? Because there is past, present, and future, right? If we don't forgive the past, live the present, and look forward to the future, how can we live? Okay, so make peace to your past. So if you feel like no one see you, well, I see you. If you feel like no one understand me, well, guess what? I understand you. Or maybe I don't, but I will try. Or maybe you feel like I've tried my best. I already give my all, but nobody appreciate me. Here I am, appreciating you. You're doing good. You're doing great. And everything that you do will nourish if you follow what I said. And trust me, you can do it. You can do it. If you wanted to cry, cry. Make the world flood with your tears. It's fine. But you have to stay strong. You have to stand up again. You have to breathe. Because in the end of the day, it's just us. Maybe you feel like I'm rooting for you. Of course. But I don't know you. Maybe if I know you, I have myself to take care of. Right? So in the end of the day, sadly, it's you and you alone. Maybe you have God. Yes, you and God. Or maybe you don't believe in God. It's you. Back to you. If you have any more things that you want me to tell you about, maybe some like insecurities, or maybe how to deal with this, how to deal with that, I'll try to help. You can comment on the comment section below and I'll make a video about it. I'll try to make a video about it because I have a quite tight schedule. So I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.